Welcome back to a new video and welcome back to my channel. But I'm so excited for today's video because it is all about the sort of new, it's not brand new, but for me it's super new. It's the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation. So I'm super excited for this. This is something I've been wanting to try for some time. I think it's been out for at least a few months now. And I recently just got my hands on it. And the reason I wanted to try it out, first off, I love affordable makeup, drugstore makeup. I just feel like you don't have to spend a ton of money to get such a flawless makeup look or dramatic, natural, whatever the case is. But don't get me wrong, because I still love high-end makeup. I just lean more towards affordable makeup. So I definitely will come with more affordable makeup videos in the future. But today I really wanted to try this foundation out. There's a couple high-end foundations I've been wanting to try. This one was at the top of my list because I feel like it is more unique than kind of what's been trending with foundations in the beauty industry. This one is a Luminous foundation. So what I like about it is that it's medium coverage. It is buildable. You can build it to full coverage, but right off the bat, you're just going to get a medium coverage, and it's luminous. For me, I actually have normal skin. I used to have dry skin, so I used to love anything hydrating, luminous. Also, if you hear baby in the background, I have Emma right here with me because currently me and her are here and we're filming. I used to have really dry skin, so I used to love anything luminous, but now that my skin's more normal, I'm all about that foundation or even like a natural satin foundation, and then I just add a highlight where I want to glow. Love wearing like a luminous dewy foundation. They were too dewy and too luminous to the point where they just felt like it never set on your skin. No matter how much powder you put on, it just still felt tacky. And that's one thing that I really love about a matte foundation is I can either, you don't have to set it, but I always set my makeup with powders, and I just feel like it's so long lasting. It's not gonna budge. It's not going anywhere. And for me, especially now that I'm a mom, I don't want to touch up. I don't have time. That's like the last thing on my mind. That's the last of my worries, is touching up my makeup from anything, my face makeup, my lipstick. So anything that's gonna last all day long and it's gonna look flawless all day long, I am here for. So also, this is a long lasting foundation. So you're gonna get a medium coverage, buildable, luminous, long lasting foundation, which is something I feel like we haven't really seen too much on the market. A lot of times, like a luminous dewy foundation isn't really long lasting. A girl who loves beauty products, I love makeup, I love skincare. It's one of my many passions. Beauty is like, I could talk about it all day long. But anyways, let's just get into this review. So I have the foundation on today. I don't know if you guys could tell. Look at that glow. Glam, like a nude neutral glam, is like, it's everything for me. Sorry for this glare. It is nighttime. It's like super dark outside and I wear glasses, and I don't like to film without my glasses because I will get headaches, all that. I know I'm rambling, sorry, but that's how I do. You'll find out if you subscribe and check out more of my videos. So I do have this foundation on. Let's get back into it. I do have this foundation on. Look how flawless. So I do have quite a bit of makeup on. Yeah, so I have this foundation on. I've worn it, I would say, 4 times, and typically I am one to know after a couple uses like whether I really like a product or whether I don't like it. So this shade is actually 355N, medium skin tone with a neutral undertone. Anytime I'm looking for a new foundation and I'm looking for a specific shade, I always look for a medium with a neutral undertone. It fits me the best with my skin tone. So this one, I feel like the shade range is a little bit different than typical foundations. So whether I'm shopping in store or I'm shopping online, most of the time I look online for the reviews and shade range and everything before I go in store, if I do go in store and purchase it. So typically foundations, I want to say nowadays, if you look online, it'll show you the shade color, but it will also have the skin tone in the undertone. So I just looked for a medium skin tone with a neutral undertone. Emma is smiling and making noises over here. She's so cute. Yeah, so it gave me 355N. I did buy this in store, but the lighting was the lighting was awful, you guys. I'm sorry, but I feel like this is not my correct shade. It's a little bit too deep. I can make it work. So now that I have it on, my opinion has definitely changed. When I did wear it, it wasn't like I said, it wasn't my correct shade, and I just wasn't sure about it. Also, I am really used to like a matte foundation or like a natural finish foundation. So this it does look pretty luminous on the skin, I will say that. If you are dry, it's kind of hard to say, because even when I was dry, I just feel like when you wear makeup, no matter what, you need to set with powder, or else it's gonna move around, it'll transfer, even if it's, you know, a matte foundation. I don't care what foundation it is, I highly recommend to set. For me, no matter what foundation I use, I always set. This is very dewy, especially if you are a matte lover like I am. This is gonna be a shock for you. It kind of was for me, but now that I've set it differently as well. So typically what I do with my foundations, because I wear a matte foundation, I don't need a ton of powder. So I go in with my foundation. When I'm ready to powder, I just use a big fluffy powder brush and just kind of dab it into the skin like this all over. But what I did with this, which was different, is that I used a sponge. I used the damp sponge to set my entire face, and I feel like it definitely changed the game for me. When I use the fluffy brush, I just feel like I had to pack on powder, because I don't mind a luminous foundation, but I don't like when it feels tacky and like not set, if that makes sense. I feel like if you don't set it with powder, this foundation will definitely move, it'll transfer, it doesn't sink into the skin and set itself all the way. You do need to set it with powder. Unless you're just gonna wear it for a few hours, maybe not, but for me, I just feel like this really needs to be set with powder. It is crucial if you're gonna wear it all day long. I'll say this is long lasting. Typically when I do my makeup, I'm wearing it, I do it in the morning and I take it off late at night, after the girls have gone to bed. And my foundation stayed on really well. All of my products stayed on really well with this foundation. So no doubt about it, if you want something long lasting, this will definitely give it to you, but set it with powder. I cannot stress enough. Know what technique works for you when you set it with powder, so you won't look cakey. Because I feel like that's something that we get afraid of, is looking cakey with powder, but if you set it the right way, you won't look cakey. So this also doesn't make you look cakey. I actually built this up. I didn't get like super intense coverage, but it can be built up to full coverage. But it doesn't look cakey, which I really like. It did a little bit around my nose, like around this area. It doesn't right now, but I have been getting really dry and cracked around the nose, but my whole face is fine. I don't know what's going on, but like it literally cracks. So that's why I did settle into that, but that's not the foundation's fault. That's just my skin acting out. For this foundation, I know I talked about it a little bit, but I just want to tell you guys what it says on their website. It's that it's a dewy finish with long lasting power, it's water resistant, long wearing formula with medium buildable coverage. It gives the complexion a fresh, radiant look with a lightweight second skin feeling. So I do agree with the claims. It is long lasting, doesn't cake up, it doesn't feel heavy, it is very lightweight. The only weird thing for me, and it's just my preference because I don't typically wear a luminous foundation, is that it does feel tacky until you set it, and it does feel wet and like not sunken into the skin. But once you set with powder, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, like it looks seamless, it looks flawless. I love it. Like, it just looks bomb. It looks bomb. Loving it. I'm here for it. It's just so good. It does have a pump, which I love, you guys. It is a glass bottle though, so just be careful with that. So it just has the Anastasia logo. Oops, sorry. Foundation. I don't know, I'm kind of hit and miss about that. Like, I could have done without the foundation, but honestly, packaging like that isn't really a deal breaker for me whatsoever. But I love the pump. It is a little bit of a smaller pump, so it doesn't disperse a lot of product. So I love how it feels. And even though I did do full coverage, like, it doesn't even feel like I have makeup on. And you guys, I cream contoured, I did cream blush, and then I did my powder, contour, powder blush, powder. It does not feel like I have makeup on. It feels so light. I love it. It does give you some radiance, but I do set with powder, so it's not going to be as dewy. If you don't set it, it's going to give you super luminous, like a super luminous look. It does feel like second skin, no doubt about it. Super lightweight. I really like that. Also, so it is $38. You can find it at Sephora, Ulta, Macy's. I want to say Nordstrom carries ABH as well. I got mine at Macy's. Check this out. I knew it, 50 shades, so that is amazing. I love when brands have so many different shade ranges. It's about the skin tone. Undertone makes a huge difference, you guys. Like, even if you have the right skin tone, the undertone changes the game when it comes to shade matching to your skin. Definitely, undertones make a huge difference, so I really appreciate that they do have so many different shades. This is actually going to be really great too in the winter months. I'm interested to try it in the summer, so it's going to be comfortable and it's going to be full coverage, lightweight for the winter time. So I highly recommend this for the winter time. Like I said, I'm interested to see how it holds up in the summer, so I will definitely try that out once summer comes. But my thoughts about this, I actually really like it. I'm gonna keep wearing it more, trying it out. This is the only foundation I've been wearing as of lately. I feel like my face looks bomb. It doesn't feel like, it feels smooth. It doesn't feel cakey. It doesn't feel like tacky or anything. I love it. So yeah, definitely try that trick out if you guys want long-lasting makeup without looking cakey by adding a lot of powders. Definitely use a damp sponge and dip your powder in there, powder your whole face. It'll literally make you look smooth, like Facetune, like you have a filter on your face. Definitely check this out. It is $38. Oh, and it is 1 fluid ounce. Definitely check this out. I highly recommend it, and I want to know your thoughts. If you do buy it, let me know in the comments below what you think about this foundation. But honestly, I just feel like it looks so good. Also in the comments below, let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see on my channel. Do you love these type of beauty videos? I can do more reviews. Let me know, and I am here for you. I will film what you want to see. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and click on that notification bell so you guys don't miss any uploads. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.